Well, hey everybody, we're online. Welcome to Tuesday Tales, brought to you by Social Distancing. We are looking forward to starting tonight's story with one of your favorites and mine, The Giving Tree. I have loved this book ever since I was a little kid. There's actually Shel Silverstein is one of my favorite kid authors, even though some of his stuff's kind of wacky. I don't know if any of y'all have ever actually read some stuff by him, but he writes some wacky stuff. There was one poem that he wrote, and it was called I and the Gumball Machine. And it was one of the first poems I ever remember memorizing because it was so weird. It had a little drawing of a gumball machine, and it said, "There is an eye in the gumball machine, right there between the red and green, looking at me as if to say, you don't need any more gumballs today." Yeah, not for kids. But we won't go there. Today, our choices were between The Giving Tree and Curious George Flies a Kite. And today, The Giving Tree won. So that means that Curious George Flies a Kite will be on the docket for next week. But that means we could put that against any other book, including one of the great classics, The Velveteen Rabbit. So many choices. So be sure to pick your favorite book next week on Tuesday's Tales. So today, we're going to go ahead and start with The Giving Tree by Shel Silverstein and illustrated by Shel Silverstein. Once there was a tree. And she loved a little boy, a little tiny shoe. And every day the boy would come, and he would gather her leaves and make them into crowns and play king of the forest. He would climb up her trunk and swing from her branches and eat apples. And they would play hide and go seek. Y'all, I've read too much Harry Potter. I don't want no trees playing hide and seek with me. Nope. And when he was tired, he would sleep in her shade. Aww. And the boy loved the tree very much. And the tree was happy. But time went by. And the boy grew older. Look what he did to that tree. And the tree was often alone. Then one day, the boy came to the tree, and the tree said, "Come, boy, come and climb up my trunk, and swing from my branches, and eat apples, and play in my shade, and be happy." "I'm too big to climb and play," said the boy. "I want to buy things and have fun. I want some money. Can you give me money?" "I'm sorry, said the tree. "But I have no money." "Take my apples. I only have leaves and apples. Take them and sell them in the city. Then you will have money, and you will be happy." And so the boy climbed up the tree and gathered her apples and carried them away. And the tree was happy. But the boy stayed away for a long time, and the tree was sad. And then one day the boy came back, and the tree shook with joy. And she said, "Come, boy, climb up my trunk and swing from my branches and be happy." "I'm too busy to climb trees," said the boy. "I want a house to keep me warm," he said. "I want a wife and I want children, so I need a house. Can you give me a house?" "I have no house," said the tree. "The forest is my house. But you may cut off my branches and build a house. Then you will be happy." And so the boy cut off her branches and carried them away and built his house. And the tree was happy. But the boy stayed away for a long time, and when he came back, the tree was so happy she could hardly speak. "Come, boy," she whispered, "come and play." "I'm too old and sad to play," said the boy. "I want a boat that will take me far away from here. Can you give me a boat?" "Cut down my trunk and make a boat," said the tree. "Then you can sail away and be happy." Now look, kids, so that you know, you can't, don't ask for financial advice from a tree. Don't do that. They can't help you, but they're trying really hard. And so the boy cut down her trunk and made a boat and sailed away. And the tree was happy, but not really. Pages really stick together. After a long time, the boy came back again. "I'm sorry, boy," said the tree, "but I have nothing left to give you." "My apples are gone. My teeth are too weak for apples," said the boy. "My branches are gone," said the tree. "You cannot swing on them." "Too old to swing on branches," said the boy. "My trunk is gone," said the tree. "You cannot climb." "I am too tired to climb," said the boy. "I am sorry," sighed the tree. "I wish that I could give you something, but I have nothing left. I am just an old stump. I am sorry." "I don't need very much now," said the boy. "Just a quiet place to sit and rest. I'm very tired." "Well," said the tree, straightening herself up as much as she could, "well, an old stump is good for sitting and resting. Come, boy, sit down and rest." And the boy did. and the tree was happy. The end. That's a sad story, but it's a good story. It's a very good story. I am so glad that you hopped online for us today for Tuesday's Tales. We have so many story options. Next week, we have, for our choices, we have Curious George Flies a Kite and The Velveteen Rabbit. These are our choices for next week. So, if you want to go ahead and get your vote in for next week, now's the time. Every week, the book that doesn't win will go back on the board for next week. So if you voted for Curious George today and it wins next week, then you will be happy for that. But also, I don't know, I need to stop picking sad stories because this story's sad too. Oh my goodness. Well, thank you for joining us tonight for Tuesday's Tales. We hope to see you again next week. Goodbye.